and welcome to Northeast Media Hub, the fastest growing digital media platform. I am Adalbert Khar with the latest Hub news. Be informed, be alert. Putting speculation to rest, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma has once again ruled out uranium mining in the state. Reiterating the government stand, he said Meghalaya has consistently said no to any proposal for uranium mining. The statement comes amid continued opposition from civil society groups and local organizations. Calling for a shift in governance, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said improving government work culture depends on targets, monitoring and accountability rather than deadlines alone. Speaking at the National Conference on Next Gen Administrative and eGov reforms in Shillong, he said lasting administrative change takes time but can be achieved through stronger systems and regular collaboration among officials. Bringing Meghalaya's history to life, a new theatrical production in Shillong will recount the Khasi people's resistance against British rule through music, dance and storytelling. Rikanti Karilom Khasi of Virasat, the Eternal Hills, traces the journey from the Anglo-Khasi War to the Hill State movement while celebrating the spirit of Vande Mataram. The July 15 performance aims to reconnect younger generations with the state's rich cultural and historical legacy. Fresh weather warnings have been issued across Assam with the IMD forecasting thunderstorms, lightning and heavy rainfall in the coming hours. While 22 districts are under a yellow alert, Dhubri and South Samara have been placed under an orange alert for very heavy rainfall. Residents have been advised to remain cautious, especially in areas vulnerable to waterlogging and lightning. In a boost for Assam's traditional bell metal industry, the state government has announced plans to revive Hajo's defunct raw material bank. The move is aimed at supporting artisans struggling with rising production costs, raw materials shortages and declining demand. The government also reaffirmed its commitment to preserving the centuries-old craft and strengthening the livelihoods of local artisans. Heavy monsoon rains have submerged Arunachal Pradesh's remote border town of Parsi Parlo after the Kume River breached the danger level. Floodwaters have inundated homes, schools and government buildings, while landslides and washed-out bridges have cut off the only road linking the town to the district headquarters. Authorities are monitoring the situation as continued rainfall threatens to worsen the crisis. In a deadly attack in Nagaland, 3 Assam Rifles personnel were martyred after an IED struck their convoy near Sukhuvi village in Chomokedima district. Several others were injured, triggering a massive joint search operation by security forces. Authorities have not yet confirmed who was behind the attack and investigations are ongoing. In a major step towards clean energy, Arunachal Pradesh has successfully commissioned a geothermal drying unit powered entirely by a natural geothermal well. The project showcases the potential of geothermal energy for drying agricultural produce, adding value to farm products and supporting rural livelihoods. Officials say it marks an important milestone in expanding renewable energy use in the state. Adding another chapter to Manipur's rich sporting legacy, middle distance runner Bhumeshwari Devi Huidrum has won a bronze medal in the women's 800 meters at the Asian Under-23 Athletic Championships in China. The 22-year-old secured a podium finish in a close-fought race, earning congratulations from former Chief Minister N. Biren Singh for her international achievement. Thank you for listening to Hub Podcast. For latest news and updates, follow us on www.hubnetwork.in. Download Hub News app in your mobile from Google Play Store and Apple App Store. For promotion and publicity, write to us at info@hubnetwork.in. Thank you. Kublai Shibon Mitela.